Yo guys, welcome back to a brand new video. I am the Mystic Wolfie. Welcome back guys to another reaction video. Done a few of these so far. Today's video will be quite a special one for the channel. This is regarding the current project I'm making. My project, the story of the Mystic Wolfie, part 1 of 3 parts. Remake. I did do this originally. This is the remake, the original part of part 1, and segments for part 2 on the channel. But I am remaking it, so part 1 is in the remake stage. I'm starting to alter some scenes of the section 1 of it. It's not finished yet. There's a few things I need to sort out, not just on the animation, but on life as general. I can't keep diving in free time when I have it to do the animation as much as I like to. It intervenes with non-YouTube things, so that's kind of a shame. But here we are, we do have time, we can react, I can give you updates on the animation. So far it's still at a steady pace. I haven't been really on it, to be completely truthful. I haven't had the time. And again, when I had the time, I couldn't do it. I had other things to do. But I did do a little bit of altering about a bit ago. So what's on the channel right now is the first 8 minutes of the remake. It's rough. It's still rough now. I've managed to change a few things to make it flow a little bit better. So please leave a like and subscribe. And I'm going to show off a little bit of, a bit more of it actually. So sit back and enjoy it. Okay then guys, we're going to get into it now. There is at least 21 minutes of the remake currently finished. Not finished really, the animation side is, but I've got to alter some voice acting, I have to add some sound effects. But this is the first 21 minutes now, and my reactions and explanations of what it will be in the final version. So please leave a like, and let's get into this.
Talk or else.
No, please, spare our lives.
I wouldn't worry, your death will be nice and slow.
Why are you doing this?
Hey, stop. You're all digging your own grave.
Get out my face.
Boss, we're here.
What have we got?
Okay, so straight away, I can say with confidence I am improving that. I'm improving the bit where the Vindicators walk through doing this, the 3 Vindicators, that'll be improved, maybe even remade. The fire in the background will be more altered. When it says save our lives, that'll be improved. Whoever says the villager but says that will be a different villager maybe. Again, what you're seeing here is slightly improved, not the final version. So that's going all throughout. What I'm going to show you is a little bit of change, not the full change. I'll still break it down though, and that so far is pretty decent. I've been enjoying it, different to the original. In the original animation, we went straight to the walls. We got a bit of more understanding of why and how they get attacked.
Looks like a pack of wolves.
It doesn't matter as long as they are dead. Do you hear me?
Forgive me, but should we think about this?
I won't ask you again.
My apologies. It's just, it could be the myth, sir.
Even if it's true, this is the chance to change that. We've came this far, defeating countless species in the land. This never seemed to bother you, and yet you're afraid of a few wolves. You're pathetic. I should kill you where you stand.
No, sir, please forgive me. I'm just overthinking. Yeah, that's it.
It's nothing more than a myth. But the sake of my curiosity, I'd like to put the myth to rest. Besides, I wasn't asking.
Okay, so straight off the bat, You might have noticed that the background audio music, the ambience, stopped when it says I wasn't asking. That was a change I made on this version of the animation, because in the original upload of the first 8 minutes, he didn't say he wasn't asking. He said it wasn't a question. It didn't make much sense. Yeah, so I fixed that error. When Colton was walking towards the camera, the background fire wasn't moving. That will be all. Everything you see in hopefully every I see in this will be changed. And I see animations these days, especially the remake of the Minecraft movie trailer, maybe the full movie if they if they're willing to do that, have very, very smooth animation and I love the graphics and render they use for that animation. I can't get that. I don't know where to get that render from. This is a render I use. It's alright, but the way light hits them characters on that animation is insane. It's so rich and vibrant. I will try and include that. I'm going to try and get something like that. This is the previous render, and I do think the ones that I don't need remaking will still have the original render. It just depends, but I want to aim for that richness and that colour. We'll see. I've got it all in my head. I've thought about most of it, so we should be good. Yeah, I will change the Vindicator here. I had to superimpose another rig's head on top of the other head. That's why you can see a slight difference in the face here and there, and the body, for example, would mess up, and a lot of errors when you're animating it. It's kind of sore thumb, but it's the flow of it is really nice. It's serious. I'll go for a serious. There is going to be funny bits in it. There are going to be funny bits in it, but it's a serious tone of a story, so I'm going to get too silly. Let's carry on though.
You do remember our agreement, right? Now go and leave no survivors. Fail and I'll kill the lot of you myself. It's coming close. The next so-called warrior. The myth is just that anyway. If those knuckleheads don't screw this up, my plan will be near. I shouldn't worry. It'll be mine. No matter what it takes. No one will ruin this for me again. Not even the Mystic Wolfie.
We'll get into this bit. I love that more than the B situation. So when he says, don't leave no survivors or I'll kill you a lot of you myself, in the original upload, he went and got stung by a bee and the bee will flow off into the intro. That's different now. I've changed it to where I had more context to say, and it fit well. The bee thing, it made no sense really. So I made it into a better intro, and he had more to say. Saying the Mystic Wolfie is really weird coming from him. It's kind of talking to me, because I am the Mystic Wolfie, but he's also referring to the myth in the storyline which I've created, and that'll be explained either in part 2 or hinted in part 1. I've got it in my head. It's just not animated, but there's a reason why I said that, and there's always a reason to what I've done. So yeah, that's this feels weird. Wow, what a smooth intro. I've improved that as well. the original, not the original remake, but the remake footage I showed you. That the intro on that one was a lot more quicker, a lot more rough. This is more polished, and I love that I changed it. It wasn't easy. I may still change it, not major, but maybe a little bit. Again, this isn't the final version. It's you're getting a taste of now what you're gonna get for. I'm excited to show you the final version already, and I'm getting ahead of myself. Yeah, it's. I don't know how to explain it. It was just so much. The intro, my name is all John Morris, which made by me, of course. But the howl into the clouds was good. Everything's really. Oh. This is why I take time. And this remake is what my original thought process was back then, but multiplied by more now. But new ideas, more different ways to make it make sense, more smoothing, animation. So it's all playing a factor into what its potential is. Yeah, brilliant.
Well, I hope they got my message.
Okay, you lot, time for some rest.
Ooh. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I just noticed something. The mother weren't moving her mouth there. Ooh. May have to change that a little bit. Okay, so put the note down.
I guess I should be heading back. What the hell? Where did you come from? Jeez, you're pretty big for a bee. It's not common for a bee to be roaming at night.
Yeah, before we get into it, got a few notes. The audio for the voice acting is pretty good, but at the end of each sentence here, that's the editing of how I do it. Sometimes you hear the end of the segment noise. I'm going to try and fix that. It's difficult though, it's pretty tough to manage that well. A few scenes I might want to polish upon in there. Again, when you're animating or drawing, any project that you do, you always question yourself many times over when you look back. But I want this to be really good. It's a passion project. It's got a lot of love, a lot of thought from me, and it's a one-man project. It's only me doing this, and it's going to need all my attention. And I just don't have all the time free to do this. So what time I do have, I've got to really think through it. I've got to be able to really sit down and think, right, that's how I'm going to do this. I just want to improve on that. I promised you guys, and I sincerely apologise, that I did say last year in December or November that this would be out mostly lately by February, March of this year, but I apologise, it just won't happen. Of course, I've been and gone. We're nearly in May and end of April, but the way things are going at the moment, it's got steady feet. It's not moving much, but it's getting upgraded, it's being updated of what's already here. I won't say a date of when this will be released, the full version, but it will be coming out. I want to take time, don't want to rush it. because this is the sort of quality we're getting from rushing it, and it's going to need all my attention. Recent animations, the Cam's Corner, that was slightly rushed because I didn't. It was meant to be like that for the funniness. The way they looked, the way they moved, luckily it fitted within my schedule time. I didn't have enough time to polish up on it, and thankfully it worked in my favour. This is a more serious movie. It's basically a movie, isn't it? My project. More serious. There's more going off. I've got more potential in the rigs and everything. So this is my full potential of animating here. Yet to be more improved, because you always will, right?
Kiana, keep the cubs safe.
Wait. What, Dentro? What's going on? Please tell me we are safe.
It's hard to explain. I think that I just can't let you or the cubs to be hurt. Please stay inside.
Oh, Dentro, what have you done?
I never wanted to come to this.
Okay. So I didn't really notice this before, but to be honest, I find it hard to make the characters talk, whether it's a wolf or a human. It's tough matching the voice with the audio, the mouth with the audio. I'm getting better at it, but I haven't mastered it yet. So this is a work in progress. I've noticed that the mouth moves after the speaking. I'm figuring out how to make the timing right as well as the voice matching, syncing. So that's something I've noted down way ago, but it's glad to see that it's meant to be improved on now that I've seen this.
Time's up, Runt.
Yeah, that Vindicator, that was a separate rig. It's really difficult to animate with that rig. The mouth is not the same as the Villager, perhaps. It's not the same rig. Even though it looks the same, it's got a different set of settings. And it was at that point where I knew I didn't have to change the head or superimpose any heads on that rig. But when I changed the setting to keep that original head on, I could move the eyes and stuff. But making the mouth move on that rig is tough. It doesn't want to work with me, or maybe my lack of understanding how it works. But it's really tough making it move and things like that. It's really hard. But hopefully I'll come to some sort of improvement on that.
I sure do love hunting season.
We're coming.
Okay, so I keep hearing the ding or noises. That's me. I'm going to try and fix it. It's important that I try and fix it. It doesn't ruin the whole thing, but what's that noise, no, so far it's really smooth, and that's what I aimed for. The smoothness, lack of stiffness. I feel like I've nailed that, or nailing in it, or making a good progress on it. Yeah, it's really well flowed out. I'm glad that I achieved that so far. I need to keep that up. And yeah, I'm really proud of my work. Solely am.
Get out. Come near my cubs, you're done for.
Hey, we must retreat. Zombies are closing in the surrounding area. We're going to be outnumbered. Well, I guess my job's done here. Have at 'em.
So, again, when you see the zombies in the forest area, the trees, they were moving at exactly the same time. I'm still figuring out how to make them move separately at different times. Now, it would be more to do with speeding one character's movements for longer frames, other one for shorter frames to make one speed go past than other, and slower than other. Still working on that. When the other indicator informed this indicator with the crossbow about ready to move because the zombies are closing in, it wasn't meant to be that quiet of a speech. It was meant to be shouting, "Quick! Zombies are closing in!" like that. But came across a bit shit. I'm going to change that as well. Okay, so yeah, it's good. Now we know why zombies are going there. In the original one, it was just sort of there. I wanted this time to make a good reason why zombies are there. Obviously, they're there at night as a result in the game itself. Zombies come in at night, spawn at night time. But we've vindicated here now for a bigger purpose of the 3 parts of the story. Corton has sent these down to get the wolves. It's yeah. Proud of what it got so far. I'm proud of how it's structured so far, and yeah, it's you're getting a feel for it.
Don't worry, Mama's here. I won't let anything happen to you. Stay behind me, okay?
Kiana, talk to me. No, how could you?
So yeah, brilliant. It's pretty tough animating in a small space like that in a cave, but I managed it well. Yeah, I don't see much problem with that really. Maybe I need to change it. Maybe I feel lighting or I'm too picky. When the father wolf was running in there, the camera angles, I'm gonna try and add more of them in as well. It's it really, yeah, I love it. Pause this. So this is extra footage I haven't seen yet. It has no sound or whatnot, so I don't know how I got this on, but it'll take about a minute. So this is footage that I filmed after the release of the footage I showed you guys about the remake, first 8 minutes. Now we're getting into stuff we haven't seen yet. It's rough, It still needs more scenes in this part, but so far we've got more scenes to show, so yeah. Okay, so yeah, the footage we didn't see originally was there. Now there's a bit more we need to show. I need to animate in that little bit there in the cave. So that's pretty good. Now it's good that we've nearly wrapped the first section off of the remake. I'm feeling that we're making progress. Now the things we're going to go into now is the Woodland Mansion and the climax near the end. Now, it's not fully done yet, but I guess I can show you. Does that have any sound? I don't know if it does. Let's find out. No. Okay, well, we don't need this now. Okay, got a skeleton walking through, hiding behind there. Okay, he's talking. There's meant to be a dialogue now, so I'm putting dialogue now. This is new scenes, by the way. This wasn't in the original cut of the remake. This is new footage. And then walking through. Yeah, that. Yeah, that was a bit quick. Me to alter that a little bit. I needed it to be a bit more faster than running. That was a bit. The frames were too long for each step, so it seemed a bit long when I tried to shorten it. So I had no choice but to speed it up there. I might have to do that again and think about what speed I need the indicators to run. But it's all right. But I know that needs improving. More dialogue. So to give you a bit of context there, when he was walking towards the indicator house talking, being interrupted isn't fun. Okay, so basically when he was walking towards Woodland's mansion, they were talking, he was basically saying, doesn't seem anyone's here. I think it's safe. That's a version of what I'm going to say. Oh, might see? I haven't decided yet. Just then he was saying, oh no, okay, I think it's time to go. Oh no, Barney's there. Barney's the horse. So that's where we're at right now. So he's hiding. Okay, walking out. Throws a rock. Yep. Pretty smooth though. Okay, he's found the books. Yeah. Sure, there was the mansion. We're zooming through here. And now we get to the blade, the Edward blade. Yep. So I'll put some context here. I've got some dialogue. See him talking through the window. Basically saying, oh, an emerald sword. God, this must be so rare. Why would I leave it here? And then he goes into about, oh, this could be worth a lot of money, being emeralds. and God, I think I'd say it's bad. Most worth. Just basically talking about the the weapon, why it's so valuable. So it's keeping that. In the visual animation, there is more context to the reason why he was talking about it. So, and now he's off to escape Woodland's mansion. Jump. This was fun to animate. This was so fun. This is my first taste of upgrading the animation fighting scenes. This part here. Okay, that could be changed and improved there. The stiffness of movement. Okay. I'm just like questioning myself about how quality this is. Yeah. It's important to note that at this time, this was filmed before the bit we're seeing with the cave. So the head isn't meant for that body. That's why it might seem a little bit forward or not really connected. At this time I didn't know how to do the voices, so I didn't include voice motion, voice movement. The scenes that I did see, the villager movement, that was a new footage that I did see. This is the bit where he kills the Vindicator right here. Yeah. Okay, he's escaping. I love the nose movement. I tried to add more fluidness to him, which I think it worked out. But yeah, definitely room for improvement with the Vindicators. Punch. Oh, slice, yeah. I remember this bit. On the run. A little bit slow. Last ditch effort. One more, one for the road. It just misses. Yeah. Okay, so to just dissect that section, there's no sound or voice acting or stuff yet. We'll include that in the final version, of course. But hopefully I'll give you a bit of context of what's actually going on and what it's saying there. He's basically going to Woodland's mansion to get the supplies in to get ready for Corton for the final climax. This is a little bit of footage coming up with that. Again, it's not the full fight, it's just a section of the fight, a version of it, just like the stuff we've seen so far. The Vindicators will need to be improved with animation quality. Hopefully I can get the mouse moving a bit as well. Yeah, it's good, but I know where to improve. So now we're into the third section, getting into the climax now. We don't see Carl yet. I haven't animated Carl properly. Yep, landed. Is there no sound on this one? I don't think there is. No. Okay. Checking. Okay, so it's saying, oh, damn you, come out, Carl. I know you're hiding. Get ambushed by some creepers. It was originally TNT. I have got the rig of TNT again, but I couldn't, so I had to make up for creepers. But yeah, I've changed that a lot. Okay, so the villagers realised that the creeper thing worked, they ambushed. So it's currently on the floor, caught on here. He's in from the best. Oh, we've defeated him. You haven't, mate. Still walking. Takes more than TNT or creepers to kill Corton. Yeah, that's a big improvement. that this was the first time I knew about adding lightning effects. I don't know how to do it anymore within ages. I might have to relearn it, but I do have a copy of that, so I don't have to mess around making more. But if I needed to, I'll have to relearn it. It's basically Kotan's telling him where is the cloak, where is the where's Carl. The cloak being the myth worn by the myth of Mystic Wolfie. You get more context from the final version of Carl, what he actually means and wants. Yeah, I had some readiness to make him being hurt, which they do hurt him, they just don't kill him. Temporary damage. I portrayed Colton as a real threat, because you need to from a villain. But in each section, or each remake, he was getting stronger, and obviously in the climax of the third part, he's at his peak. So, at the minute, he's powerful, and when you start noticing something different about how he's wearing his version of his cloak, his outfit, I'll break that down in just a second. Love the landing. Okay, he's going in. Brave villager. Yeah, a bit slow. Good idea, but slow. Yeah. Goes in. So right here, the villager was saying, "You're not going to win." Colton's just laughing at him. There's more. It's gonna be like a line of dialogue there later. So the villager's coming in and saying, "You're gonna be okay." He's happy about it and stuff. Obviously, don't worry. Added some lightning effects with the torches to highlight the heads. He's going in. Brave. Got to give it to the brave villagers. Slices him with another sword there. Slams across the floor and into the building. Okay, we're going back to this villager now. So it's pretty much the same structure as the old animation, only more fluid. So again, at this point, this was filmed way before this was animated, way before I could do the voice acting. So it's more like emotion. You know. Okay, with Iron Golem, I love this battle. So he's saying, "Don't go, please stay, there should be another way." And then he goes, "Oh, I skipped, I might have missed a part there." Okay. A classic punch connection there. This took ages to do. Still not done. It is. Oh, okay, yeah, okay. Yeah, this is displaying Kotan's strength. Now, Iron Golem is really strong, but they're not strong enough to beat the main bosses in the game. Kotan is obviously way stronger than they by default, but he's realising this Iron Golem is... Okay, he needs to get serious. Pausing it here. Just take a look at Kotan. He's taking damage. This is because this variant of the suit is wearing is an early, really old suit, and the purple energy is actually not spirit as such, not the spirits of animals or people. It's basically knowing he killed them, and it's that, not guilt, but part of their fear feeds the cloak energy, you know. So that's why, and every time it does like an energy blast or energy lightning, it uses that energy up, and then obviously the more he loses, the weaker he's going to become, giving the villagers a bit of a chance to beat him. Now, when in part 2 and 3, he's going to learn that mistake, he's going to change it, he's going to improve himself. So yeah, you get the idea. But his base strength is nothing to laugh at. It's quite strong. It's stronger than an Iron Golem in base strength, even without the cloak. But he does need the cloak to become twice as strong. What I mean by that is, even without any energy, if he wears a cloak, he's twice the strength, or maybe 3 times as strong as an Iron Golem by default. If he doesn't wear the cloak, there's an aperture. So yeah, it's more emotion driven. There's no actual talking yet. So oh, that's a great landing. Cooked on that. Yeah. Okay. So the villagers say, look, it's over when we say it's over. It's over until you're dead. Clubton's saying, no mate, I'm not going to have this. You will tell me where it is, and you will find it for me, and you will pay if you don't, basically. What energy's being used there. He throws a sword that was meant to pierce him a bit. We skipped a bit of that now because I haven't animated the rest. Going straight to the, not near the end, but close. Steve's there now, warning that villager off. He runs away. This, tries to do it similar to what it does in the visual animation. Last bit of energy being exploded. If he's going, the rest are going, basically. Aerobrian Eyes style. So yeah, big explosion. Yeah, just to get out of the way of the little mini ones coming off the big one and impact of the village. Yeah, that's all the energy gone now. It's useless. And that's it. That's it so far for the remake of part 1. Obviously it needs more improvement, it needs to be finished, and the animation may be an hour long over. But really good what I've got so far. Thank you for watching this video guys, and please leave a like if you enjoyed the unseen footage there. It's been a really fun one. Please leave a like, subscribe to the channel, please check out the first 8 minutes on the channel to see the differences, and maybe check out the original animation to get a good idea of what the footage from the Woodlands Mansion and the climax at the end is all about, and see if you enjoyed this variant of the structure or the original structure, depends. So, that's what I do guys, take care now, peace.